I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
You better shape up, 'cause I need a man, and my heart is set on you. You're the one that I want. Honey, you're the one that I want. The one I need. Oh, yes, indeed.
You know, I think the ooh hoo hoo is probably the limit to my singing capacity.
And the indeed was way out of control for me, but it was fun.
Yeah, no, that was fun. You know, we want to get you energized because we are so excited to start off another happy hour with We Real. And we are so excited. I'm Gary.
I'm Wendy.
Just in case you forgot. And we are here for another great episode of We Real. And we're real excited because we have a special guest. So stay tuned. A special guest who has a special song that they will be singing to us during our show. So you do not want to miss out that. But first, let's start with the main reason for this show, the Bloody Mary. What do we have today?
This is wonderful. It is the Mariggy Mary. So, if you have not been curbside to the Mariggy Savoy, they will today hand you these beautiful coconut shrimp. They smell so good. They go great with the Bloody Mary and the bacon, and we added olives and, of course, celery. And thank you to Tom and Leanne Mariggy and their wonderful family and staff. They're working really hard. And thank you so much for making us smile on this beautiful day today with your coconut shrimp Mariggy Mary.
The Mariggy Mary. I love it. So we have the Mariggy Mary today. What a great place to go. Once this is all over, go over to the Savoy and enjoy yourself.
Yes.
And have a great meal. And Luna's
We're
Bar.
lunatics. We go to Luna's. We go early and we have fun.
They'll be opening soon.
Little story about Luna's. When we go usually Friday about 4:30 and TJ reserves us a table. They have these high top tables if you've never been.
So much fun.
For 2 or 4. We push 3 together and we usually fill it with sometimes 25 people, but they let us. Wonderful music, and it puts you in a great mood, and again, it's about staying local.
Yes, it is. Big time. Okay, so some fun things to do while you're stuck in quarantine. I found some extra things that I thought our audience would enjoy, and if you're starting to get a little bored being at home, these are a couple things. You can now take virtual tours of museums, national parks, famous theaters, theme parks like Disney World, Great Adventure, and you can even ride a virtual roller coaster.
Wow.
So, you know, I'm not a big roller coaster fan. How about you?
Not anymore. I used to love them, but not at this age.
Like you would, when you were younger, you'd go on all the big ones?
Everything. King's Dominion, Great Adventure. I loved everything.
Yeah, I was even leery as a kid. I wasn't a big roller coaster. Like when I would get off, the rest of the day I'd have like a nauseous feeling. Sort of like if I went on a roller coaster the first ride of the park, I was kind of done the rest of the day.
Who didn't know that?
Yes, not a great feeling there. All right, so another thing, colleges right now, certain colleges, I know Harvard is one, they're offering free online classes.
That's
How cool is
awesome.
that?
It's great.
So if there's a subject you're interested in or something like that, you can take a free online course and better your brain.
Wonderful.
So I thought that was
We need to use our brains, especially now, so that's a great thing to take advantage
Yeah,
of.
free online courses. And they're only going to last a limited time, but take advantage of them while you're home. What else are you doing? Aquariums and zoos are having live streaming of their animals. So if you're an animal lover like myself, you can actually see some live streaming of animals, which I thought was really cool. And check this one out. You're going to like this one. Well, you can watch a Broadway show. Just going to Broadway.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
I knew that was coming. So you can watch a Broadway
Annie is
show.
my favorite. And those of you who know me know we spent a lot of years. It's a hard knock life for us.
And was that the first play you ever went to?
Yes, the first Broadway in New York. And we did see it several different times, and it never gets old.
How cool is that? That is so cool. So anyway, you want to see a Broadway show? You can now. You go to Broadway HD and you can do it. Have you ever wanted to learn the guitar? How about that? Little guitar?
Sure.
You can learn the guitar. You can go to Fender Play. They are offering free guitar lessons. So go to Fender Play for free guitar lessons. And then, again, if you're tired of being stuck at home, you can take a virtual tour, a virtual vacation. Hotels in California, Colorado, and Israel are streaming views from their hotel.
That's great.
So that's another cool thing you can do. How about I'm so excited. What is our recommended family movie? Let me guess. Can I guess?
I know what you're going to think.
Oh, of course it's going to be Grease.
No.
What is it?
Pulp Fiction.
Oh, another John Travolta classic. Pulp Fiction.
Great movie.
Probably not a movie to watch with the kids, so put that on around 10 or 11 or 12, depending on when your kids go to bed. But a great movie to watch. John Travolta, Samuel Jackson, Bruce Willis, just a plethora of great stars. Uma Thurman, Tim Roth, Amanda Plummer, and it's such a great thing to watch. So make sure you watch Pulp Fiction. Okay, it's time. We have a special guest. It is rapper Lil Bugsy. And he has a special rap song for us today, Wendy.
Okay.
Are you ready for it?
Ready.
All right, Little Bugsy, go ahead. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's so cool being on the We Real show. I put together a little rap, thought you'd all like it. Give me a beat. A boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, boom, boom. A boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, boom, boom. Along came coronavirus from the Far East. It took the world by storm like an evil beast. Doctors are pleading for social distance and to keep your hands clean, but that didn't prevent us from going into quarantine. With flu-like symptoms, a cough and a sneeze, before you know it, you got the disease. Stephen King tried to warn us with a book called The Stand. What a silly idea, a virus wiping out, man. President Trump says $1 trillion will keep our pockets deep. Hell, LeBron makes that in his sleep. COVID-19, you've worn out your welcome and it's time to end this jam. The only Corona I want is the one that comes in a can. Wow, how cool was that?
That was great.
You have a question for Little Bugsy?
Hey, Little Bugsy, what are you doing to pass time in quarantine?
You know, I'm just chilling with my pits by poolside. I'm trying to pick up some new raps. You know, that's what I'm doing. But I'm, hanging in this quarantine, trying to stay cool, just relaxing, reflecting a little bit about my life. That's all I'm doing. It's so cool, though, to be on this show. And you know what? I just want to thank you again, Little Bugsy, for being on the show. That was fantastic, and we're just so happy that you were being able to join us today, and we hope you come on again and keep up the good rapping. Oh, it's a pleasure being on the show with you two, Gary and Wendy. You two are great, and I love your happy hour. Keep it going, and stay safe, America. Peace out. All right, we have a question now, Wendy, that came up. We wanted to present to our viewers, and we said we would do it yesterday. When should happy hour start? Well, what's your philosophy?
That's a great question. I say between 4 and 6. If you want to get there early and do your own thing, that's what we do. We try to scoot out of work, and we take that time for us. And you don't see a lot of people at 4:30. People are usually just setting up, getting started, but they don't mind if you're at your
But we don't think they mind.
Yeah, they probably mind.
Because they're setting up the bar.
Yeah, they mind, but we pretend they don't.
Yeah.
But anyway, we like to get there early, and then people come in. We live in a great community with a lot of great people, so you run into people, which is always fun. But we like to go early. I think people could start happy hour at 6 if they want, or 5. But I think that 4 or 5 o'clock is. That's just my opinion, is probably the time. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it because, we start the happy hour early, and then our goal is to get in by like 8 or 9, and it usually turns out we get in about midnight, usually when we start that 4 o'clock.
Because we work the next day, so we're like, we're going to be in no later than 8, 9, maybe 9.
Right.
And then we're home at 11 or 12. We're like, why did we do that? But it's always fun, once again.
Now, for those people who are in happy hour in quarantine, that question, when do I do it in quarantine? Well, you probably don't want to start happy hour at like 7 or 8 in the morning when you first wake up.
No.
You have to have that quality time with the family. You want to be pretty much coherent when you do that. I know that's difficult for some of us. But you might want to still stretch that happy hour out. You could start it a little bit early, depending on where you are with the nerve level with your kids.
Yeah.
So maybe 3, 4, start that happy hour time.
Needed.
We're saying that's okay. There's no set time, but 2 o'clock if needed.
Well, during this time only.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. These Bloody Marys are sick.
They're
I am
really
loving
good.
them. They are so good this time. Oh my gosh, they're so good this episode. All right, Wendy. As we all love, from the life coach you are, can you give us a little something positive that we can wrap up the show with?
Absolutely. I think this is a good time to reflect, as a lot of you are probably doing. A lot of us spend a lot of time at work, or moms at home, and maybe it's a time to say, where do I want to be at this stage of life? You have a lot of time to think. You know, your kids, a lot of times we're in and out and we think we're spending great time, and we're not realizing, you know, these kids, they're growing up, a lot of them, and maybe take a few less hours at work and spend the time with your kids, with your families. That time is precious. So just reflect where you want to be now, and really think about it. And it's okay to make changes. It's never too late. Change is great, and change is growth.
Yeah, and you know, every day that goes by, you learn something. And if
Yes.
you can take something and grow from what you learn, for instance, if you feel like, you know, you've been spending extra hours at work and you're in this quarantine now and you're like, look how my kids have grown. Oh my gosh, where'd those years go? So maybe you want to spend a little bounce, spend a little more time with the kids.
Slow down. Slow down. This is what it's teaching us. I do believe that.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Nice positive quote to end off the show. All right, so tomorrow we are going to give you some ways to make money during quarantine. So you don't want to miss our Friday episode. Plus, it's our Friday special happy hour episode. You certainly don't want to miss that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, remember, when you go on to YouTube, make sure you watch our video and subscribe to our channel. That helps us out a lot. We're kind of new with this YouTube thing, so we really have no idea what we're doing. But we do know the more viewers, the better. So please come check us out on YouTube and make sure that you sign up and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate that. But this happy hour for our viewers is about to end, and it's really going to just sort of start to get started for Wendy and I.
That's right. And thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you.
And thanks again, Little Bugsy, for joining us.
Yes.
Great song to keep us
You
all
were a
laughing.
star.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.